Hey guys, this is Haley from OneOnRabbits.com, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys Sterling's new diet. So if you guys missed my last video about the rabbits going to the vet, you may not know, but we found out that Sterling is about 1 pound overweight. So because of that, my vet worked with me to figure out a good diet to try to put him on to help him lose weight, as rabbits who are overweight are more prone to certain health issues, so we do really want him to try and lose some weight if we can do so. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you his diet and some of his exercise things that we are doing with him. Please note that this video is not a how-to video. If your rabbit is overweight or you assume your rabbit is overweight, please take them to the vet, as every rabbit's diet needs are different and you need to speak to an exotic veterinarian to figure out what is the best method for you. So the first thing we are starting to do is measuring his vegetables. As most of you guys know, my rabbits are on a pellet-free diet already, so the only thing they are getting in their diet is hay and veggies. So me and my vet discussed this and we figured out that we are going to lower the amount of veggies that Sterling is getting. So even though veggies are basically low fat for almost every animal, if rabbits do struggle with weight gain because of their genetics or whatever, an excess of veggies could be causing that. There is a very low amount of sugar in veggies, but he may be getting just a few too many calories for the amount of calories he's burning in a day. My vet recommended that Sterling and Ebony combined should get about 3 cups of veggies per day. I was feeding about double this before, but my vet said that 3 cups of veggies for the both of them is perfectly fine. So I just go ahead and feed 1.5 cups in the morning and 1.5 cups at night, as it's really good to feed your rabbits twice a day to make sure they're eating normally and their gut is still working. The next thing I do with Sterling and Ebony's veggies is I've started scatter feeding. So I used to just feed their veggies on a plate, but my vet recommended scatter feeding so that at least they're moving around a little bit as they're eating, as that's what rabbits would do in the wild. I've actually found this super helpful with Ebony. Ebony has always been very bad at eating veggies. She just doesn't enjoy them as much as hay. So a lot of the times she'll walk away from the veggie plate sooner than Sterling will. But I found when I scatter feed that she actually has been eating more veggies than normal, which is a really good thing, as Sterling will not eat them all then. So besides that, I do give them unlimited grass hay like always. I currently am feeding them unlimited second crop Timothy hay and orchard grass. This is basically the same as I've always done. The one thing I did change is that I don't allow them to have some of Lulu's treat hays. So because Lulu needs a higher calorie diet because she is a senior and struggles holding weight, she gets oat hay, which is a higher calorie hay. I used to let Sterling and Ebony eat this as a treat every once in a while, but now I am not letting Sterling having any of this because it is very high in calories. So I'm just sticking to straight grass hay for them. For those of you guys wondering, Ebony's weight is stable and she doesn't need to lose or gain any weight. What was happening before is Sterling was eating most of Ebony's veggies and his own, so he was getting more than he should have, but I will be keeping a very close eye on Ebony and making sure that her diet is good for her as well. So that's basically it for Sterling's diet. He does get unlimited fresh water from a bowl like always. Another thing I do is they do run around from the time I feed them in the morning to the time I feed them at night. This is about a 12-hour period. They get to run around my entire living room. This hasn't changed. I've been doing this since I've lived here basically, but I thought I would just include this in here so that you guys could see that they get tons of run time and exercise. However, sometimes Sterling just kind of runs into the living room and then just like falls asleep for hours on end. So he isn't always exercising those whole 12 hours. As you guys know, rabbits sleep during the day and they're awake in dawn and dusk. So it is fairly normal for a rabbit to sleep during the day, but because of that, sometimes he isn't running around as much as I would like him to. So another thing I'm doing with him is trying to clicker train with him more often. My vet recommended that maybe trying some agility. I haven't done a ton of agility with him. I've done more trick training, but I'm gonna try to just do some agility with him, just jumping over small jumps and having him run back and forth, just so that he can get a little bit more energy out of him. As far as treats, my rabbits would normally get 100% dried fruit. It is 100% safe as long as you're feeding a small amount. However, because it is very high in sugar and calories, for this period of time, I'm going to be reducing the amount of fruit that Sterling gets. So because of that, I'm switching to healthier treats for Sterling. The one treat that he really likes are these dried willow leaves. All my rabbits go crazy for these and they really enjoy them. So that's what I'm using when I'm clicker training, are these crushed up dried willow leaves, and he loves them, Ebony loves them. But that's basically all I'm doing for Sterling at the moment. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but me and my vet are going to be working with each other, and if in about 6 months no changes happened, I'll just go ahead and talk to her and figure out something else we could do. So I just want to mention again to always bring your rabbit to the vet if you have any questions about their diet, their weight, or anything else. If you guys leave comments down below asking if your rabbit is too big or too small, I am not going to be able to answer that. It totally depends on your rabbit's bone structure, their genetics, their breed, all of that stuff, and that's simply not something someone over the internet can tell you, and you need to be seen by an exotic veterinarian. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon on a new one. Bye!